Hey, it's Christine, owner and co-founder of PrettySpirits.com, your favorite online metaphysical shop. And on this channel, we talk all things spirituality, manifestation, and entrepreneurship. And on today's episode, I want to get into the ways that people are sabotaging their manifestations. So I want to hit you with a few things that you should not do when attempting to manifest, to create, to pray for something that you want, whether that's new love, more money, more peace, a new home, whatever it is. Please do not do these specific things because it will slow down or just eliminate you seeing any remnants of your desire in your reality. The first thing, the first thing I want you to get better at is really stepping away from crappy communication. And what I mean by this is when people cannot clearly express what it is that they need or that they desire, that leaks into how you manifest. So the core of what you are attempting to create will already have this failure within it because you're failing to communicate very clearly about what it is that you want. So an example of this is when someone directly asks you, oh, okay, well, what do you want to achieve from this? Or even simpler than that, what do you want to do today? And people respond with, oh, I don't know, or, whatever you want to do, whatever you want. That passive energy, that lack of thought and intention. How you are in one area of your life, it will show up in other areas. So if you're not a great communicator with the people around you, maybe that's a spouse, your children, a coworker, a boss, if you're not transparent and vulnerable and clear with your communication, then I can tell you it will be really challenging to manifest things on a consistent basis that bring you joy, because the beginnings of your request, your spell, whatever, will probably have those seeds of not being clear, not being powerful and strong. So I encourage you to do things to improve communication. So this can be reading out loud, it can be vlogging. It doesn't mean you have to show anyone, but just capturing yourself recorded, playing it back, seeing how you express yourself, or ask for feedback from a partner, ask for feedback from family. Do you feel I'm a good communicator? How do you feel I can improve at communicating? This will help you become a stronger, more well-rounded person that has better, more fulfilling relationships, but also it will directly improve your manifestations. So please don't be a really poor communicator and do nothing about it. Always look to improve that strength. The next one, number 2, the way that you can really sabotage your manifestations is by being a complainer. And let's throw in a gossiper into this energy as well of number 2. But being a complainer, someone who is always whining and pointing out the worst case scenario, never being grateful, always finding a reason to just bring the vibe down in a room. You know people like that, or you have known, and hopefully you're not around people like that as much as possible. But throw in gossiping as well. People that are always talking about others or finding a way to tear down others. You think that you're always manifesting peace, joy, fulfillment, or deeper themes from life by being at that place of complaining or gossiping. I'm not saying that you won't have moments where you do that. We're all human, so it is what it is. But being in that space often, constantly, it builds up a momentum that you are judgy. And with that judgy energy, which is a very tight, dense, heavy energy, it is not accepting. And accepting is more in alignment with love. So you want to be at a love frequency, like we've talked about in previous videos, to have the best chance at manifesting experiences that you love. But if you're in a judgmental space, if you're always complaining, the things that you will draw towards you will feel as disgusting as that energy. they will make you complain. They will make you want to be more uptight about things because it doesn't feel good. That frequency isn't cute. Like, being around with friends, talking about more empowering themes, your goals, financial plans for the future, what you want to get out of life, or laughter and bubbly energy, that is something that you leave feeling high vibe, feeling like you just got charged up by your friends or your family. But if you're around complainers or those who gossip, you feel like your energy has been depleted. And how can you manifest great things from a lower vibrational space, from a drained energy space? It's not going to work as effectively. It's driving a car on empty. You don't want to do it. So try to monitor when you find yourself complaining or when you find yourself gossiping, and try to mitigate it as much as possible. Number 3, you use words that create separation. You use words or phrases that create separation. What I mean by that is, maybe you're someone who says, oh, I want that. I really want more money. I really want a partner. I really want kids. I understand it seems so natural to say things like that. You want it, or that one day you'll have it, or I will be a great entrepreneur one day. That's something I will be. When you constantly push it out of yourself, away from yourself with those words, because you're declaring to spirit, to energy, to everyone around you that you are not that thing right now. You're not living into it. You're not acting as if, because you see that you don't have it. You're declaring it with such force that you want. Believe that if you want something, you will continue to want after it. If you feel that you will do it, or one day you'll get to it, you will be in that procrastination mode around that topic more times than not. You want to declare that now you are stepping into that now. You have that now. You are expressing love, and that love has no choice. More of it has no choice but to come to you, because you are that thing, and you attract who and what you are. So by being it now, you create the magnet. The magnet comes towards you because you are magnetized. So you want to be in that place of being that entrepreneur now in your spirit. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. Whatever you have, you can say, oh, I am that at heart. That is really who I am. I am so easy to love. I am so lovable when you want romantic love. Okay. I am so grateful. I am abundant. I am prosperous when you want more money. So remove the separation as soon as possible and declare that it is here with you now. Number 4, being greedy or being selfish. Being greedy or being selfish. And when you put out this energy of greed or selfishness, you at the core feel like there's not enough, like there's scarcity. So you have to gain what is yours, and you have to, hurt everyone else along the way to make sure you have a bigger piece of pie. Having that mindset does not sustain fulfillment of desires. You may get a resemblance of what you think is your manifestation, but you will not feel fed. So being greedy, being stingy, being selfish, all of those are so restricting. And that closed heart is not an open, receptive one. We want to stay open with manifestations. We want to stay open to receive. But when we're going like this and we're hoarding, we're not open. So either the supply will cut itself off, or it will change forms, because it is not the love frequency that it is meant to grow in order to continue to accumulate the things that you really want from life. So if you find yourself being greedy, being stingy, it is those who give back, add value. Those are the ones that keep manifesting their heart's joy. That is what you want to step into. The next one, number 5, what not to do when trying to manifest. Do not self-sabotage with doubt. When you have the level of doubt that says, 1 minute I believe, oh, I really don't. 1 minute, yes, it's happening. Oh, I don't see it. Where is it? when you go back and forth in that ping pong effect in your mind, it really slows everything down, because it's starting, then stopping, starting, then stopping, starting, then stopping. There's no momentum that's being built in a deep way. So I really encourage you to watch the doubt that may come in and do things like affirmations, do things like catching your doubt. Like for me, when I find doubt try to creep in, I'll declare some word that has nothing to do with the situation. I have my own word that I'm not going to speak out on here, but or I'll have you have worry stones, or I'll do tapping. I'll do things that bring me back to the moment and that just shut down that fear-based energy so I can get back into confidence. So capture your doubt before it has time to take root and really rot all that you've built towards your goals. Doubt shows you don't trust. Doubt shows fear. But to create and to lead your life, you need courage, you need confidence. The last one that I'll leave you with is being too attached. This is the last most popular reason I feel people are ruining their manifestations, because they're way too attached. And that way too attached feeling creates desperate energy, it creates anxiety, and nobody wants to be around that, not even your manifestations. Like, it's uncomfortable to be around really desperate people vying for someone's attention or wanting more money, or whatever the goal may be. If you are too attached to your outcome, you are not in flow. So you need to achieve the ability to be aware of your heart's desires and give joy, give thanks, give gratitude, because it is already gifted as soon as you ask. You just got to keep maintaining the energy of expectancy and living into it. But if you are too attached, you're questioning where it is, and you're super obsessive, and that becomes uncomfortable and just doesn't invite the two together. It actually separates them more. So it can seem counterintuitive, but letting go is the best way to bring forth all that you desire. All right, those are the 6 reasons I'll leave you with today to not waste and not manifest or ruin your manifestations, because we want to keep that flow really going. We don't want to remove that momentum. We want to build upon it. So I really encourage you to play this back, share it with someone that you feel it can help, so we can all get our biggest dreams, our biggest desires, and not get, but live into our biggest dreams and desires starting now. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel if you're into themes around manifesting and spirituality. And then, as always, you can find me on Instagram at Pretty Spirits Co. And I will see you guys next time.